I've been off and on in Korea for many years. It was 1972 during the North-South Korean Red Cross talks. Well, obviously, there's been a huge movement toward democratization began well before 1987, but it crystallized in 1987 in huge demonstrations, which forced Chun Doo-hwan, who was then the president, to agree to a new constitution providing for elections. They had the first election later that year, and No Tae-woo, who was a general, Korean Military Academy classmate of Chun Doo-hwan, was elected. So many people said, well, this isn't real democracy, it's just another general taking over. However, in the next election, Kim Yong-sam was elected, the first civilian president in quite a while. And then came Kim Dae-jung. So there was a huge transition toward democracy during that period.
We're talking in what appears to be the aftermath of the COVID-19 crisis. And I think it's fair to say that Korea has mastered this crisis almost, better than virtually any other country on earth. And I think that is a great compliment to pay on to both the Korean government, who've handled it very well with medical crisis control, but also the Korean people, who, despite being fully democratic and sort of individualistic, are still willing to take guidance from government when society is at risk. So I'd say that Korea has struck an almost perfect balance.
Often when I'm out reporting and I'm out in the street and I'm asking people questions, they'll ask me, why are you so interested in South Korea? I think South Koreans have often pictured themselves as something as a middling or small, insignificant country. That's not the case anymore. South Korea is a fully developed country, a leader in the world, one of the top dozen or so economies on the planet. Products from South Korea are in every country on earth, practically. So to suggest that South Korea was a small, insignificant country really is kind of wrong-headed. And so now for the government and for President Moon to suggest that other countries should look to Korea for leadership, South Korea is the leader in a number of areas. If we look into the high-tech sector, the construction of microchips and computers and television sets and washing machines, all kinds of things, automobiles, South Korea is one of the leaders in the world. So, really we should suggest and think that South Korea could be a leader in other areas as well, including biomedicine. And certainly when it comes to the management of the coronavirus crisis that's afflicting the world, South Korea has proven its leadership, not just in terms of what the government is doing, but in terms of what the South Korean people are doing.